What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here with the late review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 14, Episode 16. Episode is titled, It's Expensive to Be She. No, it is not. She is broke. It ain't that expensive. She's on the budget. But alright, you guys, so before we go ahead and get into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other on the channel and are not yet subscribed, I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on those post notifications, and by sharing the video, you guys. And with that out the way, without further ado, let's discuss The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode, we opened up with Kandi and Ace, you guys. So with this scene with Kandi and Ace, it was a short scene, so it ain't really much for me to go deep into. But we see Kandi, so you guys know Kandi is a actrice. I know she's an actress, so now little Ace has got the acting bug in the family, you guys. So we see Kandi as she has taken Ace to his acting coach, and it was so cute seeing him act. He forgot his lines at first, but he got them together. He's very articulate for a 6-year-old. You know, he's very, very articulate. I love that about him. You know, when I look at him, I'm like, he looks like Riley. He looks like Riley. He looks like Riley, and then I'm trying to think about who Blaze looks like, because actually Blaze looks like Kandi. Blaze looks like Kandi, exactly like Kandi. That is her twin. So yeah, that's really all we got with that scene. Let's pause here and let's move forward. So Marlo, you know, the 30 days that she sent her nephews go stay with her sister Crystal in that 2-bedroom apartment with her and her kids and her fiance, husband, boyfriend, whatever he is. 30 days has come and gone. So guess what? Michael and William are on their way back home. I should really get my eyebrows done. They look a little bit bushy. Bushy. So, you know, Marlo asked Crystal, did you tell the boys that they're coming home? She's like, girl, yes, I did. I'm thinking to myself, Crystal probably told them boys, get y'all shit, pack it up, because your auntie Marlo is coming to pick y'all little behinds up. Y'all got to go. Y'all have got to go. Love you. Don't think Auntie Crystal don't love you, because I love you boys dearly, but y'all have been a thorn because of your Auntie Marlo. I'm living in this 2-bedroom apartment. I got 4 kids. I got me and my man, and then I got you two. That is too many people in this house to be trying to feed and clothe. So yeah, y'all got to go. So Marlo's talking about how she misses the Michael and William and how it hurt her to send them away for 30 days. Y'all weren't gonna tell me there was something on my neck? How rude of y'all. Thought we were better than that. So yeah, she misses them. She wants to be, you know, she wants them to go to therapy. She, what else? It hurt her. I don't really care, you guys. I'm over Marlo and the situation with the boys. It is what it is, right? So then we later see her. She has the boys. They're at home, and she told them that she cooked them dinner. And I was looking at that pan that she had. I was like, is that what you could call dinner? There's a damn gnat in here. I don't know how it got in here. So yeah, she said she cooked dinner for them. And I was like, girl, that's dinner. A frozen pizza and the frozen chicken strips. Okay. You know what? You give them what you can. You deal with what you can. So hey, it is what it is. Then she asked them about their phones. So I guess when they were on punishment, Marlo must have given them some flip phones. Girl, who in this day and age wants a flip phone? But she tells Michael and William what they have to do in order to get their phones back. So that's really all we got with Marlo. Let's pause here and let's move forward, you guys. All right, you guys, next up, let's just move over to Sheree, you guys. So we see Sheree. So Sheree is letting us know she's getting ready for that fashion show. Okay, girl, if you say so. Sheree in this fashion show, I got nothing. Because I just feel like Sheree is, when her storyline with LaRone wrapped up, she had to be like, okay, What can I do now? Oh yeah, she by Sheree. Let's try to make that happen. Let's try to make fetch happen. Girl, stop trying to make fetch happen because it's not gonna happen. You know, there's something that I want to say about Sheree right about now because I keep seeing this. So let's just take a little bit of a detour real quick, you guys. Let's take a small detour. So let's leave Atlanta for just about 5 minutes and let's go over to Huntsville, Alabama. Sheree, you are a pathetic person. I'm sorry to say this. Like this, girl, you are pathetic. Why are you hitching your boat to a piece of horse crap like Martell Holt, the man who is going back and forth with his wife on social media? And the reason why I brought up Sheree is because I think, well, I don't know because I haven't kept up with it, so I don't know what's been said and what's not been said, and I'm not going to speak on it because I haven't really delved deep into it because I don't care. But I know people are trying to say that, so I do know that Melody and Martell have been arguing with each other via the Instagram stories. Very odd, right? So I think somebody may have, some people are thinking that these stories that are being written are being written by Sheree because I know I saw one of them that said, "Who gonna check me, boo?" That was all I saw was "Who gonna check me, boo?" I really don't care if Sheree wrote it or not, but I just don't understand why she hitched her wagon to Martell Holt. I just don't understand that. But hey, that is on her and not on me. So she's looking for, you know, models for the fashion show. She has Kenya coming down, and she has the girl that's helping her, the event planner. Her name is Rowan. I like Rowan because Rowan, he was funny. Rowan was funny. So Kenya came in, and this reminded me of that season, the Kenya's first season. What was it? Season 5 of Atlanta, when she went to the Bailey agency, when she got into it with Carlton from that show Love Is Blind, when he was on Love Is Blind. Remember when they got into it because Kenya, the girl, walked down the runway and all she saw was coochie crack, coochie crack, coochie crack, coochie crack, coochie crack. The coochie crack comment, that's how this reminds me of. And it was coochie crack. It was worse than coochie crack because she first got there. So Rowan has them sitting in chairs, right? Now they're not facing where the models will be walking down. So Kenya was like, why don't we face the runway? So Rowan was like, you know what, fine, girl. Let me put some chairs right here so you can see. So then the models come down. Every model was 5'6" or 5'5". Those were the women, that is. So then at one point Kenya was like, you know, where are the real models? Rowan said you got to have the budget for the real models. And she's like, how much? And Sheree's like, how much is the budget for a real model? She says to go to any of these agencies here in Atlanta between $250 and $500. I was like, Sheree, girl, you don't have that kind of. She's like, well, I spent about $1 million on these samples. Girl is giving season 1 all over again. Sheree, at this point, girl, I don't know what to. I do know what to tell you, and I'll tell you what to do in a few minutes. Because it's something that Candy told. It's something that Candy told Sheree to do in her interview. Girl, give it a rest. I don't see She by Sheree ever coming to fruition. If it does, like I said plenty of times before, if it does come to fruition, I will eat crow and buy something. I really will. The cheapest thing you can find. So also the casting calls were kind of low key. I don't have nothing for it. I don't feel nothing about it. So, like I said, the model started walking down the runway, right? So there was this one particular model that they liked, and Kenya was like, you know, she's like, why aren't there numbers on the back of here? And Rowan was like, my assistant has them. Kenya says, well, I want them on the back of here. Rowan says, again, my assistant has them. I'm doing it the way that I do things. Now, I didn't agree with Kenya coming in trying to tell that woman how to do her business because you don't want nobody coming over there to Kenya Moore Hair Care telling you how to run your business. So be professional with this woman. Like, I didn't understand that. So she told the girl to write it on the paper, and the girl was like, okay. And Rowan was like, you know, but if it makes you happy, go ahead and do it. She says, it does make me happy. She says, yay, confetti. When that girl said confetti, I died laughing. Rowan was over Kenya. And I don't blame Rowan because she didn't. The thing is, Rowan wasn't even being rude at all to Kenya. So for Kenya to come at Rowan like that, I just wasn't appreciative of it. So then at the end of the episode, we see Sheree. She's meeting up with Apollo Nida. That's right, you guys. Apollo Nida, Phaedra Parks' ex-husband. So she's telling him about the fashion show, and she asks him to be a part of the fashion show. He says okay. So we also find out that Apollo and Tyrone knew each other when they were in prison. Sheree, you should have listened to what I mean. You should have known this. You are a woman that is in your 50s, right? And I'm not age shaming by no means, so don't take it as, oh, JB, you age shaming her. I'm not age shaming her. I'm saying she should be smarter and hipper to the game. These men be in prison. They be doing anything to pass the time because Apollo said that he saw some men that would have a girl that would be there one day, then the next day another girl would be there, but then at the same time he would be on the phone with the girl that was there first, telling her all these sweet nothings. So I really don't feel too bad for Sheree. I don't. But let's pause here, you guys, and wrap up the episode. So, you guys, let's talk about Drew. So, Drew has had a surgery on her Achilles. When she showed them stitches, I was like, girl, I don't need to see that. But okay. So, she says she can't feel anything. You know, she's drugged up. Ooh, and when I say Drew was drugged up, baby, Drew, you could tell that medication was hitting good. Because when Sandy and Sheree came to visit her, baby, she was out of it. Because Drew's eyes was closing each time they were talking. So they did at one point talk about the dinner because Drew missed it, and she asked what happened. So Sanya tells what happened, you know, how she talked to Kenya, but Kenya basically read her down, right? So then Sheree decides to tell Sanya about Kenya calling Ross aggressive. Once again, you guys, I'm going to say the same thing that I said last week. I don't feel that Ross was being aggressive at all. I don't think he was aggressive. Did Ross need to jump into that conversation with the ladies? Not necessarily, but he wasn't being aggressive. Now, I know I see people saying, well, he stood up at them and cussed at them. He didn't charge at them. He didn't throw things at them. He didn't do anything that shows aggression. He was elevated in his speech and he stood up, yes. Did he need to do that? No, it wasn't called for. But let's not say he was aggressive, you guys. Let's just keep that one. Like, let's not say he was aggressive. The man wasn't aggressive at all, in my personal opinion. If you guys feel he was aggressive, we can agree to disagree. And I love you guys. So we can agree to disagree on that one. So Sanya called Kenya up, right? And when you listen to Kenya, I'm like, girl, Kenya sounds like she is half asleep. So she says, Sanya asked her, did she say it? Now, Kenya, I said she sounded like she was half asleep, so I don't think Kenya was really thinking about what Sanya was saying. But she said she didn't say that, and that doesn't sound like something that she would say. Well, Kenya, you said it. And it is what it is. So Sanya hung up on her and said, bye, bitch. I was like, not bye, bitch. Whoo, you guys, I know this reunion is going to be a spicy-ass reunion, and I am here for it. So then we see Drew. So she goes to this photo shoot that Ralph is having for his book, right? So her mom is there. And Drew, I just want to say this to you one time, girl. Can we leave this situation alone with Ralph adopting Josiah? Like, I get it. It would be nice if he adopted him, but let's think in the literal sense. Number one, Ralph can adopt Josiah without his father's consent. His father has to sign over his parental rights. If that man is not signed over his parental rights, there's nothing Ralph can do to adopt him, right? Now, you guys can wait until until Josiah is a certain age, like maybe 13 or 14, then he can consent to being adopted, because that's what happened with me. I was 14 years old. I had to give my consent to be adopted. So, yeah. I mean, I just want to put that out there. Let's stop with that one, Drew. So also, Drew and Sheree are going to be throwing a joint birthday party for Marlo and Kenya. Good luck with that one. So, Sheree, they're supposed to be going in on this, right? Baby, Sheree just doesn't want to pay, does she? This is why I call her she by she ain't got it. She by she don't want to pay. She by she ain't got the funds. She by she is broke. She by she's a lie. She by she will bargain with you. Like everything that you can come up with for she by Sheree. So, while they're talking, Sheree gets a phone call about Sheba never's gonna happen. So her friend is in California. So it sounds like Sheree is outsourcing from having some people do some designs for her in California, but her friend is telling her that she might not like the designs. Girl is giving bull. Then when Candy and Sandy and them showed up, she told them that some of her pieces are in Alaska and they haven't made it. I was like, oh my gosh, Sheree. Like, you want to root on Sheree, you want to cheer on Sheree, but Sheree is a lie. That's all I got to say. If you guys, again, like I said, so next week is her fashion show. So the episode of next week is the fashion show, right? So I'm expecting for Sheree to have some pieces up. I'm expecting for her website to be live next week. If it's not live next week, I'm done with Sheree. Well, I'm done with Sheree already, but if her website is not live by next week, let it go, girl. Because I just don't get why I was looking at it today to see if her website was live and it's not live. I don't understand Sheree. Like, I don't get Sheree. Girl, Candy came out with that "Bitch, I'm Worldwide" shirt right after the episode aired. So I'm gonna hold out a sliver. If you guys can see my sliver, I'm gonna hold out this sliver of hope right here that she has something up. Oh God, these games these girls be playing, they're shady. So everybody, it was funny when Kenya and Marlo showed up at the same time. And Kenya went in the door and closed the door right in behind her, and Marlo was there. I was like, damn. So, they played a game. I didn't care about the game, so I'm not talking about the game. So Sheree presents the girls with the invitations to the fashion show. You had money to buy these, you had money to make these invitations with Barbie-sized clothing in it, but you still don't have your samples. Make it make sense, Sheree. Girl, at this point, like Candy said, you might as well go and ask Mattel for a deal at this point. Make clothing for Barbie, because you ain't making it for humans at this point. At this point, I just don't see Sheba Sheree ever coming to fruition. If it does happen, I will be pleasantly surprised. But that's really all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Leave your comments in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notifications. Share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe, you guys. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Socially distance. Be blessed. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.